Hey everybody, it's Christine, and today I've got a new video showcasing the newest kit from the Scrap Room. This one comes from the Flavors of the Month kit, and it is using an Echo Park paper birthday collection that has a definite girl theme to it. Lots of pinks and purples, and so I'm going to take it and create a layout about my daughter's 11th birthday. I'm also going to be using the new sketch this month, and it actually is using the same kit and sketch as my friend Susanna, who's also on the team. So I'm going to link you up to her video down below so you can check out how she interpreted it. So I'm going to use several of the patterned papers to create my background. I started things off with just a lavender colored cardstock base from my stash. And then I'm going to add that black patterned paper, about 6 inches of it down the middle, and a border up top. I specifically am going for black in all of these because I really want the black to be a showcase color in the layout. Mostly because my daughter's wearing black in her picture. So it was a good way to tie that into the whole collection. I'm also going to add a black strip down at the bottom. All of these are called for on the sketch, so it's an easy way to get started with that. I'm also continuing my series today on using unique titles within your layout. And so on this one, I am going to go for a big title, and I'm going to have it be really a focal point on the layout. So I'm going to bring some white in to do that. So I want to use just a white strip of cardstock as part of my background to break up all the colors and also help make my title pop, which is going to be coming up in just a few moments. It is going to be a single photo layout because I just had one picture that worked perfectly for this. And I have used most of the pictures already from her birthday and birthday parties from that year, but I hadn't found quite the right collection for this one between her black shirt and then the pink and lavender cake. It kind of had a strange color combination. Strange isn't the right word, but unique color combination. And it fit perfectly with this specific collection. So as soon as I saw this collection, I knew just what picture I wanted to use with it. Now I'm going to pull out my title piece. So I cut this out on my electronic cutting machine. Again, it's something that you could, if you don't have one, you could print out a big script word and trace it and cut it out. Not the easiest process necessarily, but my point is not necessarily that it has to be a script font either, although the script font does nicely complement the straight lines. And what I mean by that is you've got so many straight lines at this point, it helps to go away from that and bring some balance and movement to the layout. If I had all wavy lines, I would go for a more traditional print font because it would do the same thing but in the opposite way. But definitely don't be afraid to print things out and use them as stencils to trace things. That is a great way to approach things if you don't have an electronic cutting machine, and stamps as well are a great way to get that same effect. So as you can see, mine is white, and I am adding a whole lot of 3D foam adhesive because I'm going to pop it up. I'm really liking the look of popped up cut files lately. And so that definitely adds time to the creation because generally they have thin lines and it takes time to cut apart the adhesive and make it all fit and such. But I really like the look of it. Now, as I put that on there, you can see how nicely it pops with the white strip above it, as well as the white strip there up at the top. And my picture is matted in white. So all those things help to come together and provide a nice pop throughout the layout and really draw your eye into both the picture and the title. Now, I am going to tuck my picture underneath that, so I'm carefully pulling some of my adhesive back up. I should have placed it beforehand, but making sure it fits on there. And then I'm going to use my T-ruler to make sure things are nice and straight. I am going to add some adhesive on there, and as you can see, I was using my wrong gun because that one is a repositionable adhesive. So I switched to my permanent one, and I'm going to get that picture on there nice and tight. Now, finishing things off, I'm going to do the embellishing. The sketch calls for some hearts to cascade up and down the layout around the picture. I am going to definitely be doing that, but I'm also going to add some of these banner pieces on here. This is some ephemera from the page kit, and I don't use banners a whole lot, but I always want to. So I decided this was a good one to use it on. I could tuck it underneath my long strips there, and as you can see, I'm staggering the height of those so that they have some added interest. I'm also adding 3D adhesive underneath, again, to add some interest and dimension to those. I did opt to add them to both sides of the picture so that they flow all the way through the layout. Now, I want to talk a little bit about these page kits. The ScrapRoom is a non-commitment kit club. You get 4 page kits in one kit. Each page kit is from a different company with a different new release. So every month you get 4 tastes of the newest collections that are available in the scrapbooking world. You also get some embellishments. You get some cardstock, and then you can add on additional kits and get even more embellishments. You can get more patterned paper. You can get additional cardstock. All those things are available, and since it's the beginning of the month, she's probably still got some available. So if you're loving how this looks, definitely run over to the ScrapRoom and check things out. This one in particular, I used a lot of the patterned paper and less of the embellishments. It changes from kit to kit for me, but I love that I have the options there to do what I wish. So that is the ScrapRoom. Be sure to swing by and check it out if you haven't already. If you do check things out, be sure to let them know that Christine sent you over. And be sure also to check out Susanna's page today. I will link you to that down below so you can see how different our layouts turned out, even though we're using the same kit and same sketch. Adding in my details here with my hearts and just a few more little ephemera pieces to make it all come together. Again, you can see those hearts have some patterned paper with white in it, so pulling in that pop of white again up and down the layout. And that is it for today. So thank you so much for being here. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button, and we will see you again next time.